senior year too. Anything you want to say about it? I know, he was a half miler, he hated cross country, let's get all that out of the way. But James, you gotta have some memory or two you want to say about that.
I did not like the 15-mile runs.
Yeah.
And there's a little story that Tom knows about and some of the others. One morning at 6 a.m., Coach Hessel took us out to Cumberland Trace for a 10-mile run at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Keep your voice up a little bit.
Okay, 6 a.m. in the morning, and I hated it, every step of it, there and back. We came back in, he had donuts and orange juice for us. You know, I guess he felt guilty, you know, he got the guys up 6 a.m., they ran 10 miles fast, and they'll appreciate this. I was so mad that I got the donuts and threw them at his car. And they exploded. Enough said about that.
Okay.
I was an 800-meter runner.
Okay.
I do, though, want to give an accolade to Nick Rose. Some people have mentioned already that he was very supportive of everyone. But the greatest thing I remember about Nick Rose was the fact I had never met an elite athlete in any sport that was as humble as him. He didn't talk about his races. He let his races talk for themselves. Contrary to the way Tony Standings was. Tony would let you know what he did. Many times over. And sometimes exaggerated what he did. But Nick was a humble and a friend to everyone. And everybody knows that met him. And just an absolute jewel of a person. And so I consider myself probably one of the luckiest people on the face of the earth. I was more of a track runner than a cross-country runner. But I ran on the cross-country team and was involved in those years when those championships were being won and those high places in the NCAA championships. And strange thing happened. State track meet was usually held on the track at the University of Kentucky. They were doing some repair work on it in 1974. So the state track meet was actually moved to Bowling Green for that year. And I had won the 800 in the regional and ran on a pretty good 1600 meter relay team. So state championship was here. And I'd heard nothing from Western, you know, about coming and running for them. And I ran that day and won the 800. And we did real well in the 1600 relay. And right after the race was over, now don't tell anybody, this may be an NCAA violation. I was approached by the coaching staff that offered me a scholarship right after the race, the 1600 meter relay. And Mama didn't raise any fools. James said yes. You'll pay me to run for you. You'll give me a place to sleep. You'll give me food to eat. You'll take me to races. Yes, I'll do it. I live closer to Murray State, and I wanted to go to Murray State, but their offer wasn't nearly as good. So anyway, that's how I